up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Barcelona have reached an agreement with Cavani to join Barcelona in January. The only problem is that he has to leave Manchester United for free, and also he's not a priority for Barcelona because Xavi wants to play Ferran Torres as striker. So Barcelona are open to having Cavani come to the club, of course, but they want him on a free deal, and that's because the priority for the club is to bring in a defender. Right now, De Ligt is being heavily rumored, but Barcelona have to get rid of Umtiti and Coutinho for De Ligt to come in because of his salary. Coutinho has had some interest around, England and Arsenal, Everton, and Tottenham, but they all don't want to pay his salary. And Umtiti has some interest as well, but he wants to stay 100% at Barcelona. These two exits for the club are the objective for the January transfer window, and it's going to be very, very difficult. And also, Mazraoui is being heavily linked as well to Barcelona. Barcelona looking for a new right back. He's a free agent, and also it will help our relationship with Mino Raiola for the Erling Haaland deal in the summer. And right now, there are no offers coming in for him. The club are looking to keep him, but they are open to offers if they do come in. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes in this video. Be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The first player that we link with is Edison Cavani, the striker from Manchester United. Sport have come out saying that Barcelona has reached a preliminary agreement with Edison Cavani for a season and a half. He agreed to reduce his salary during the 6 months that he comes in initially, but the condition is set by Barcelona is for him to come on a free deal. Cavani will meet with United's administration next Tuesday to resolve the matter. The Uruguayan hopes to continue playing in Europe and wants to join Barcelona. In a few days, it may be resolved with Manchester United. Cavani does have several other offers, but he wants to play for Barcelona and he wants to speed up that process, and Barcelona have softened their interest in him, but the option is still on the table. So again, it all depends on whether or not Edison Cavani leaves for free from Manchester United or not. If we have to pay a transfer fee, pay him anything, or mention anything, the deal will not happen. If he can terminate his contract, it could happen. Like I said there from Sport, Cavani right now is not really a primary option. He's not the priority anymore. He would be a good option to come in. They'd be happy to accept him as well, but he has to terminate his contract with United, so wait and see. And of course, there is an agreement with Cavani for a contract at Barcelona. For 6 months, he won't earn that much, and then the following season, he will earn his regular salary. So all depends on United. We'll have to wait and see. If he does terminate his contract, it could be an option for sure. If not, Barcelona are not interested. But the priority now for Barcelona in the upcoming window is the defense, and right now the number one target is Matthijs de Ligt. It's coming in from Sport again. They've come out saying that Barcelona are so very interested in De Ligt, but face a difficult situation due to his high salary and the salary cap imposed by La Liga. In Italy, they are already assuming the center back will leave in January or in June. So apparently De Ligt and Juventus have a low-key agreement that they will allow him to leave this January or in the summer for the right price, of course. For Barcelona to even start thinking about this, Umtiti and Coutinho have to leave. If they don't leave, no chance. But right now, we're at 0%. If these two leave, the option is absolutely real. What we're hearing from Juventus right now, from Tutu Mercado, some Italy outlets, they're saying that Barcelona have to get rid of these two players first. If they do, there's very, very high possibilities that they could join in the summer or in the January transfer window as well. So we'll wait and see. I think the Lit man would be an absolutely dream signing, but of course, firstly, Umtiti and Coutinho have to leave. Otherwise, this deal is not possible. But if they do leave, of course, the deal is possible. Now, along with the center back, Barcelona are also looking for a new right back as well. This is also coming in from Sport. They've come out saying that Barcelona want to sign a new right back next summer. There are three options. Firstly, Cesar Azpilicueta. Secondly, Mazraoui. And thirdly, Sidibe. All three are out of contract in June and would arrive to Barcelona on a free deal. So in terms of these three, I think you can rule out Sidibe. I think Azpilicueta, like I said yesterday, he will only join if he does not renew his contract. If he's a free agent in the summer, I think 100% he will join. And of course, the main target is Mazraoui. Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona want to sign Mazraoui for free next summer. Des could be sold for cash very, very soon. In addition to having a high quality right back like Mazraoui, Barcelona want to strengthen their relationship with Mino Raiola to have more options to sign Erling Haaland in the summer. So again, for Barcelona, they see it as a win-win. They bring Mazraoui, you please Mino Raiola, increase your transfer Erling Haaland, and also you get a good quality right back as well. Now, in terms of Des, We're not hearing any sales right now. Sport have come out saying that Chelsea will try and attempt Barcelona with a 35 million euro bid offer for Des in the upcoming weeks. Until that offer comes in, I would not look into it whatsoever. But Mazraoui on a free deal for me would be absolutely fantastic. And also, why not have him and Des competing for that right back spot? Also, Des can play left back as well, compete with Jordi Alba. I think that'd be very, very good. So I think Mazraoui very, very close to Barcelona. Of course, Mike Verg from Netherlands, the best outlet out there, the best reporter journalist in Netherlands. He said that he's very, very close as well. Romano saying it as well. I think Mazraoui will be a Barcelona player. Maybe we can sign a pre-contract agreement now or wait until the summer to sign that actual contract, but we'll wait and see. Mazraoui right now is a real target for Barcelona to strengthen the defense and also the relationship with Mino Raiola. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, Samuel Umtiti and Philippe Coutinho. This is coming in from Xavi Hernandez from ARA. He's come out saying the cases of Samuel Umtiti and Philippe Coutinho is giving Barcelona headaches. Clubs are not willing to pay even part of their massive salary. The last possibility is termination of their contracts, but firstly, Barcelona have to study it well. So of course, it can go to court, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. It's very, very complicated to terminate someone's contract, but the club are desperate, and I mean desperate to get rid of these two players. It would free up so much for the club. Both of them combined earn around 700,000 euros per week. If we have Coutinho on around 400, 500, Umtiti around 200, 300. I mean, what it would open up for the club is unimaginable and unexplainable in my opinion. Their exits are so key. Now also, Luis Rojo from Marca came out saying that Barcelona will listen to offers for Clement Lenglet in January as well. Other candidates to leave are of course Philippe Coutinho, Samuel Umtiti, Yusuf Demir, of course, Serginho Dest if the right offer comes, and Luke de Jong. Coutinho and Umtiti's exits won't be easy due to their massive salaries. So it's going to be difficult. I think, like I said before, Yusuf Demir and Luke de Jong's exit will be very, very easy. We'll talk about Demir in a few minutes. Umtiti and Coutinho are the big problems. Of course, Des will only leave. Same with Lenglet. If an offer comes in, the club will not try to, force sell them. So we'll wait and see. But there is some good interest so far for Coutinho. Sport have come out saying that if Philippe Coutinho leaves, Barcelona can make another top-level signing in January, but his exit is not easy due to his massive salary. Of course, Coutinho already knows that he is not part of Xavi's plans for the upcoming Barcelona era. Everton are also interested in Philippe Coutinho, but they can only afford a loan and paying part of his salary. Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur are studying the possibility as well, while Liverpool, of course, his former club, not really contemplate his return. So there is interest in Coutinho. The problem is these clubs do not want to pay his massive salary. Mundo Deportivo also came out saying that there's a meeting between Barcelona and Philippe Coutinho to define his future has been postponed to after the holidays. This will also give time to see if they receive any concrete offers over the next few days. His agent is working very, very hard to find a way out for him in the upcoming window. So at least there's some intention for Coutinho to leave, not like Samuel Umtiti wants to sit down and just make the money. Coutinho wants to be very, very ambitious because of course this up-and-coming World Cup in November is probably the last World Cup he can play in. He wants to play in it. Of course, Brazil have a good chance to win it, and he needs to play football to be in that World Cup squad. I think if we loan with half his salary, repay it, I would still do it 100%. I think a loan with a mandatory buy option could be definitely possible, and then we pay, half his salary for the first 6 months of his loan, then, they take over the club afterwards. I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. But Coutinho's exit, so important for the club. And of course, remember, he does not want to reduce his contract at the club. They tried to ask him twice. He said no twice. So either he stays at Barcelona and earns 400k a week, or we send him elsewhere and he, earns half of that or whatever. Barcelona are trying to really push him out of the club, as well as Samuel Umtiti. Let's see what the club can do. But one exit that'll be very, very simple for the club, and that is very, very imminent as well, is the exit of Yusuf Demir. Juan Martí from Sport came out saying that Barcelona is trying to solve the issue of Yusuf Demir before Monday so that he does not return to training with the rest of the squad, and also have a chance to register Gave or Nico in the first team. The player will return to Rapid Vienna and be loaned out or sold to the German league immediately. So Barcelona are working very hard to cancel his loan move, but of course free up wages, don't have to execute that 10 million buy option as well, and also free up a shirt number for Ferran Torres. Juan Martí came out saying that if Yusuf Demir leaves earlier, then Ferran Torres will wear the number 11 shirt at Barcelona 100%. The obstacle is that when Ferran Torres is ready to play, either against Granada or Leones Deportivo in the Copa del Rey, Demir might still be at the club. So Barcelona want to give Ferran Torres number 11, but Demir has to leave first. If he does not leave in time, he could either take the number 19, of course vacant from Sergio Aguero, Luke de Jong's number 17, or the only available number right now in the squad is number 25. So either he takes one of those four numbers, 11, 17, 19, 25. The club want to give him 11 for marketing, and fans will want to wear 11. They don't want to wear Ferran Torres number 25, right? So we'll wait and see. The club is working very hard to Demir's exit, and hopefully will be finalized by tomorrow. Let's now discuss some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Firstly, on the contract renewal of Ronald Araujo, and we do have some more advancements. Sport have come out saying that Ronald Araujo's contract ends in June 2023, and the contest for his continuation have begun. Araujo wants to stay at Barcelona, but has a clear condition. He wants Barcelona to value him for his performances and wants a long and important contract, and he also has important offers to leave the club as well. So Araujo is saying, look, I start every week. I'm better than, Eric Garcia, Umtiti, and Lenglet so far on current form. I want to be paid as such. Don't give me, 80K a week or 50K a week, assuming that I'll accept because I love the club. I do love the club, but I want to be valued as well. So he's saying, pay me the right money and I will stay. If not, I will not hesitate to leave. Right now, Manchester United and Liverpool are very, very interested and are keeping a close eye on Araujo as well. But the club want to keep him. I think they will offer him that money, but more so based on variables, so goals, assists, appearances, clean sheets, all that sort of stuff for a defender. I think Araujo will, of course, renew his contract at the club. Right now, we're in the initial stages, talking, see what he wants. He's saying, look, I want to stay, but I want to be valued. So wait and see what the club do. I think Araujo in the end will end up staying. Contract renewal probably won't come until end of January, maybe beginning or mid-February time. Let's now discuss some of the news starting Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, some more details and information on the Ferran Torres deal. Of course, he's expected to arrive in Barcelona hopefully in the next couple of days. His announcement is supposed to be today or tomorrow. As I'm uploading right now on Sunday morning, they have not made an announcement quite yet. It's expected to be tomorrow. It could be maybe today at the end of the day. They kind of like to do that, Barcelona, sometimes. And also on the morning of the 28th, he'll pass his medicals and be presented in the afternoon. So watch out for that as well. And in the evening, he will meet with his new teammates, although he cannot train quite yet because he's still injured. We'll give you guys an injury update about him shortly. And Torres' debut could be on the 19th versus Rayo Vallecano. Now, of course, Juan Martin said he could be back next week against, Linares Deportivo and Jornada on the weekend. Not next week, sorry, the week after that. So wait and see. Now also, there are reports coming out from Sport saying that Xavi wants to use Ferran Torres as a false 9, not as a winger, as a striker. Pep has managed to get a good performance out of him in that position, and so has Luis Enrique for Spain. Torres could also play as a winger if necessary, but Ansu Fati and Dembele are preferred alongside with Abdi on the wing. So Ferran Torres could be that number 9. Maybe that's why not being linked with Cavani that much. Then we have, Braithwaite, you have Memphis as well who can play there. That's why Barcelona not being focused on a defender. That could be the case, but for me, I see Ferran Torres in the long term more so as a winger. Now, Edu Polo from Mundo Deportivo came out saying that while negotiating his departure with El Saad, Xavi held a meeting with Aleman and Rafael Uste. They talked about the sporting project, staff changes in the medical area, and signings. Xavi put 2 names on the table that he wanted, Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo, and Torres was chosen. Now, does that mean that Dani Olmo will not join Barcelona in the future? No, but Xavi wanted one of these 2 players, and the club went for Ferran Torres first. I guess that means it's quite clear that they talked to, they wanted Dani Olmo first because Juan Laporta loves Dani Olmo. The price is too much from RB Leipzig, 75 million euros. They didn't want to sell him in January. They went with their second option, Ferran Torres, cheaper, and was able to come in January as well. So again, Ferran Torres should be announced hopefully in the next few hours and then presented in the following day. Now, the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is give you guys some injury updates around the first team at Barcelona. Firstly, an injury update on the soon-to-be Barcelona player, Ferran Torres. Juan Martin from Sport came out saying that Xavi wants to have Ferran Torres as soon as possible, and he is in the final stages of his recovery. It is likely that he'll have some minutes before the Spanish Super Cup semi-final against Real Madrid in the Clásico, probably against Linares in the midweek in the Copa del Rey, or the following weekend against Jornada. Now, of course, Sport is saying he won't be back until after the Super Cup. Some people are saying he's going to be back before the Super Cup. We'll have to wait and see, but anyways, he'll be back around mid-January, maybe end of January. And finally, on Pedri, Mundo Deportivo came out saying the objective for Pedri is to return in the early January. He could also join the group training session at the end of this month. So when the players come back from their holiday, I think, the next couple of days on the 28th, if Pedri's in training, bada bing, bada boom, that is absolutely perfect. If he's not, I think his injury, I think his recovery and his return will be delayed. But if he's back for that first training session, he could be fit for Real Mallorca, maybe the midweek game in the Copa del Rey, or the following weekend against Jornada. He can play any of these 3 games, but he's not back for that training session. His recovery will be delayed though, so we'll have to wait and see. There is a lot of optimism at the club. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know firstly about Edison Cavani with Xavi wanted to play Ferran Torres as a striker, would you still bring in Cavani or not? Secondly, on Mazraoui, would you bring him in and keep Des or bring him in and sell Des? And lastly, on these two guys right here, Samuel Umtiti and Philippe Coutinho, who do you think will sell in the January? One of them, both of them, or neither of them? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.